let's get into it. The first thing I want to talk about is that we are in some crazy times, okay? And the trick of the devil, and when we talk about the devil, the trick of the devil, and when we talk about the devil, hold on. When we talk about the devil, we're talking about a system that comes to steal, kill, and destroy. Oh, excuse my language, unalive. I should have put I should have put that it's 21 and older on here so I can see. I don't even know how to do that. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But y'all know what I mean. We are, we are, we are on the, we are in a battle, a spiritual war. Okay, so I just want to remind y'all to be mindful of the media that you are consuming. Okay, because they want us to be out here scared, thinking that it's the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? However, prepare. Okay, make a plan and prepare for whatever could possibly happen. All right, because prior planning prevents poor performance. Okay. Oh, I forgot my chapstick, so my lips might be a little white. However, all right. So the energy of this new moon in Cancer is giving whimsical. Cancer currently can't being that it's a new moon in Cancer. That means Cancer is in. I mean, the moon is in its home sign. Cancer is at home because it's um, very comfortable in this sign. So at this time, you should be feeling. I'm not gonna say you should be feeling, but you may be feeling. Okay. So at this time, you may be feeling uh, sort of like nesting. Okay, even if you aren't with child. Okay. So, and what I mean by that is just getting your house in order. Whether that is a physical house or this house. Okay, your body. Um, let me go through my. Let me get to my notes. So. Energetic themes of this new moon in Cancer is emotional rebirth and inner security. So, this marks a fresh start in nurturing your home life, emotional well being, and inner foundations. Um, your intuition deepens, your feelings of clarity arise. Like, uh, you be knowing, you naturally be knowing, but they cut us off from wanting to feel within our body, feel at home in our body. So a lot of times we don't trust our intuition. Okay. However, this new moon is bringing you back to home. Okay. Um, Tension between nurturing self care and practical discipline may surface. Okay. Uh, Other planetary alignments are the sun and moon are conjunct Jupiter. In Cancer, this energy amplifies emotional expansion, optimism, growth in family matters, in home and family matters. Okay, so be mindful of uh, when you start to deconstruct, decolonize, and remove yourself from these systems and these mindsets that we have been that have been pushed on us. Right, you'll find yourself in opposition with a lot of family members. Ask me how I know. Okay, because when many years ago when I started speaking out about the things that I was learning and how the church really has been one of our biggest downfalls as Black people, um, my whole family got mad. It is what it is. Okay. However, this has helped me grow and expand. You know what I'm saying? I've never been a closed-minded person. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of that. Cooler heads will always prevail. If they're not receiving of the information, baby, don't worry about it. Walk away, okay? So, with the sun and moon squaring Saturn and Neptune in Aries, this is going to spark tension between seeking security and facing your limitations, okay? It's also going to invoke structure with spiritual clarity. Listen, again, you may be feeling like no one is there for you. You may be feeling like you have no friends, you have no family, but always remember that there's a cloud of witnesses, okay? I can't remember the Bible scripture for that, but there's a cloud of witnesses. That's your ancestors, your spirit guides, the cosmos, the universe, whatever the great beyond is to you, okay? They are here to support you. And again, cooler heads will prevail because squaring means, you know what it means to square up, right? That means that they're in opposition. You know what I'm saying? They butt heads. So with this energy of the tension, you're gonna have to do some things to keep a cool head. You may want to wrap your head in white cloth, um, do a head bath, a spiritual bath for the head, okay? Um, yeah, Mars is in Virgo, okay, and this supports practical action, right? So, Mars being in Virgo means that it's time to organize your space, set your routines, and personal care, okay? And remember that self care absolutely includes having boundaries, okay? Now, Jupiter enters Cancer or entered Cancer June 9th, and it's going to be there for an entire year until June 2026. So, this will be a year long chapter of emotional growth, family relevance, self care, and nurturing prosperity, okay? So, this is a great time to manifest healthy relationships within your family, healthy relationships with yourself and your higher powers. Okay. What else we got here? Some really good things that you could be doing as far as a little ritual. Again, spiritual baths. Okay, uh, smudge or wipe down floor washes, the walls, the windows, the doors. Okay. Um, to help reset the energy in your home, to give it what's the word I'm looking for? To call in peace and harmony. There we go. Some really good herbs for that would be bay leaves, calendula, rue, rosemary. I can't think of anything else, but if I think of something else, I will tell y'all. Some crystals to help would be a moonstone, rose quartz, and smoky quartz. These will help enhance your intuitive clarity, and they also have a lot of protective energy. Okay. Something else you could be doing is scripting. Okay. You could be writing out the things that you desire to manifest, and especially the things that you would desire to let go. Okay. That is also a manifestation. It's a lot of things that you're holding on to that's blocking the things that you desire in life. This bra strap annoys my soul. I won't wear it. I'm more with this dress. Um, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, writing the vision and making it plain. That's the energy we're in, right? So you want to write out the things that you desire. Because I am a fire sign, I love to set things ablaze, okay? So yeah, write it out. Put your things that you want to release on one piece of paper, burn it. And then the things that you want to manifest on another piece of paper, put that under a candle. Gold, green, yellow. Yeah. And if you have none of those, white is all right. Okay. Because white covers everything. Okay. For those of you who are looking to manifest a new home, you may want to do a home dream board. Because again, Cancer is ruled by the moon, which is all about the household. Okay. So collect images or words that represent safety, comfort, belonging, and create a vision board that will align with that new energy. Okay. And then also remember to walk in gratitude, to move in gratitude like it's already happening, it's already done. Okay. Remember, as above, so below. Nothing happens down here that ain't happened already up there. So if you are looking to manifest things, you must work with your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides when possible. Okay. Okay. What else? Set intentions around home, family, emotional resilience, self-care, ancestral healing, and boundary empowerment. Release what no longer nourishes you, old resentments, habits, or structures, especially where Saturn and Neptune confront feelings of limitation or confusion. Take grounded steps with this Mars and Virgo energy. You want to nurture your environment, declutter, refresh routine, renovate spaces to mirror your inner shift. Okay, as within, so without. So, if you are someone who hoards, who keeps a lot of things, that is a sign of the chaos and confusion that is within you. And the best thing to do would be to sit down with yourself. Okay, if you know you got a problem, then you gotta get the discipline. Okay, and I am talking to myself. Okay, you gotta get some discipline about these things. You cannot be spiritual without a ritual. Ritualize your entire life. Okay, everything. Um, but yeah, sit down and write out how you want your home to be. You know what I'm saying? And then again, write the vision, make it plain, and then go forth and do those things. Okay. Um, what else we got? Uh, I think that's it. So that's all the little energies. I just real quick put together some notes using Chat GPT, honey. I love Chat GPT. I love all of them. I know that it's bad for the environment, but I'm using it for my highest grade good. Okay. And should they shut down them supercomputers, I won't be mad because Google still exists. Okay. Yeah. But while the AI is here, we want to use it for our highest grade good. Okay. What's that? Oh, okay. Pin it. All right. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but it is what it is. I like doing the little TikToky things. But anyway, where we at? Yeah, that's it. That's Also, to go deeper, to get, some more in-depth understandings of the astrology things, you should tap in with the Queen Poe over on YouTube. She goes live every lunation, okay? And gives us a breakdown of the things that we need to know right now. Okay. Look at these. The cards are already jumping out. Hold on, Spirit. Let me open up. That ain't even the deck I want to use first. Okay. I'm opening the ancestral spirit guides protectors and all those who have helped into this slide and those who will catch the playback. What messages do you have for the people to be used for their highest greatest good? The nine. Okay. So we're going to start off first with some affirmations. One, two was at the bottom. Three. Listen, I've been getting this card a lot. It says, I am moving with passion and purpose. That was one of the things, one of the energies of this Cancer moon. I also wrote that. Okay. So yeah, community oriented, whimsical, sensitive, supportive, and passionate. Okay. Moving with passion in your purpose on purpose will get you so far in life. Okay. You deserve, you deserve to be in alignment. Okay. And if you are finding yourself going through a whole lot of tower moments. And what I mean by that is that it seems like everything is just falling apart and you just can't get right. That means that you are not in your purpose. Okay. That means that God is trying to tell you something. There is a shift that must happen in order for you to get in alignment with who you are and whose you are. Thank you, beautiful, for liking the live. I appreciate it. Okay. The next part is I am healing and healthy. Again, in order to achieve it, you got to believe it. So you got to speak those things as though they already exist. So I am healing and healthy. Remember that healing is not linear, that you will be healing from things over and over again in your life. But just remember, don't get stuck in the cycle of healing, okay? Every now and then, you want to enjoy the fruits of your labor, okay? You want to be able to move with that new energy and those new boundaries. Okay. The last affirmation is I am beautiful inside and out. Okay. Anytime I get these beautiful cards, I always start singing Christina Aguilera. I am beautiful in every single way. Y'all, I'm in the library, so I'm gonna try not to talk too loud. And I hope you guys can hear me. Oh, at the bottom it says, I will not dwell on what I cannot change. Reminder that the only people you can change are babies and old people who no longer have who basically diapers, babes. Those are the only things that you can change about people. Other than that, chill and just worry about yourself. You cannot dwell on the things and the people that you cannot change. What you can dwell on is how you can change yourself. Okay? Move to the side for me, babes. All right, let's get into what I'm trying to find. I don't know what I did with it. There we go. All right, all right, all right, all right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, here we go. Spirit. Okay, if that's a part that we need to know right now, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Okay, I'm gonna be pulling 7 cards real quick. Well, not 7 specifically, but the first card is going to be the overall energy. Okay, this is the current energy that we are operating. I tried to catch it. Ooh, the Jack of Spades with hope. Okay, the energy of baby. In tarot, the Fool card is like a very naive energy, one who just wants to just go forth. This is telling you that you can now have that energy, that child or baby like hope before a system told you that you were unworthy, before your mom and daddy told you that you couldn't do something or that you would never amount to anything. Okay, you can get back to that energy of it's definitely giving energy of new beginnings. Okay, you deserve to start over. If life has not been what you wanted it to be, it's okay to start over. Okay. Look at this. I said spirit if that card was for us. This is the card that had just popped out. So this is going in the spiritual lesson. I'm hearing the gospel song, Get Your House in Order. Okay. This is the house card. This card speaks of foundations, where your foundation has been sinking sand and everything is falling apart. Remember, I said something about a tower moment? Spirit is saying, let it all fall apart because anything that is for you will never leave you. It will never miss you. It'll be always on time. Okay. And always remember that it may not come in the package that you desire, but you're going to know when it's for you because it's going to keep coming around. Okay. So yeah, this is the lesson that you're supposed to be learning. Okay. Right now during this new moon. And it's about allowing um, shadow work. So with this Jack of Spades, it gives shadow work. And so if you have been neglecting your shadow work, this is just a reminder to spin the block and go do it. Okay. So this by doing the shadow work, by like really talking to yourself and shining a light on parts of you that you've been neglecting, this will help you rebuild a stronger foundation, a better house. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's your soul lesson. The next card is going to be divine support. And I'm going to pull from the angel card deck. Okay. Let's see, what is it? They all popped out. Spirit has a lot to say to y'all today. Let's try again, Spirit. Let me get one card. Oh my gosh. So this is mm, 2020. Okay. So our divine support says gratitude and blessings. Practice gratitude and blessings will multiply in your life. The best way to manifest is to be grateful for what you already have. Like, even if you don't have a physical house, always remember that you are at home in your body. Be grateful that your body is still moving, that you're still able to breathe, drink a little water. Not to sound ableist or anything, but you still have movement in your limbs if you still have them. But even if You are not physically able to you know what I'm saying, move. The mind is still very strong. Okay. Yeah, so show gratitude. Gratitude is the best attitude. And look at that triple eight at the bottom. Prosperity awaits. Financial abundance is coming your way. Be open to receive with gratitude. Spirit's like, yeah, y'all gonna get some happiness in your life. Okay, back to this deck. So we're gonna pull up on what needs to be released. Mm, the things that you used to know. The Ten of Diamonds is the knowledge card. Everything that you've learned that has gotten you to this point, you need to release it. It does not serve you. You do not deserve to have that kind of mentality, the mentality of scarcity and lack and unworthiness, okay? The trick of the devil, okay? And when I talk about the devil, I'm talking about a system that was put in place to keep you behind, to keep you thinking that you're unworthy and that there's not enough money, there's not enough houses. I know that's a lie, especially when I used to live in Detroit because every other house was abandoned up there. And y'all, if I know a lot of us don't like the cold, but just go, just go look in these big cities where they got these abandoned houses and stuff. And if you've never bought a house before, there are grants. Okay, we got to tap into all this money before they get rid of it. Okay. But yeah, so Spirit says you must release all that you don't know so that all that you know that is causing issues. So all of the things that you don't know that is beneficial for you can come to you. But always remember the things that you didn't know in that time span is because you didn't need to know it then. And now where you are asking the questions and deconstructing from this system, it is time, okay? The fifth card is what needs to emerge? Ooh, I love that. So it says, what part of my spiritual self is ready to rise or be expressed? The divine feminine, okay? So we have the Queen of Hearts. Hearts is emotions, okay? Again, we're in the new moon in Cancer. And y'all know those emotional cancers, right? Yeah, we all know one. But we want to utilize those emotions to get on our stuff, okay? To get on this energy of new beginnings. This also is the waters card. So take a spiritual bath, okay? I'm talking to myself real hard on that one. But that's what needs to emerge. What needs to emerge is that divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy is writing the vision. Divine feminine energy is manifesting from a place of softness, okay? um, and abundance, not letting go of that scarcity and lack, because there is enough for everybody. There's always been enough for everybody. You know, I'm so mad. My son gave me my other deck, and I still forgot to drop it in the bag. But it's okay. I was just thinking about it. Okay, the sixth card is our message from spirit. Okay, the spirit guides want you to know that you need to get in the mirror. Remember that a mirror is a portal, okay? And it could be a portal to anywhere. Part of the energies that are going on is traveling, okay? So I'm thinking about spiritually traveling, right? Um, getting to know your higher self. Talk, the best thing to do in a mirror is to do your affirmations, to talk nice to yourself. And spirit wants you to find find that higher self within, calling down uh your higher vibrational self. Okay. So yeah, get in the mirror. Google mirror work. Okay. Go on YouTube, TikTok. Good. Yes. Make sure whatever spiritualist you tap into is a good one. Okay. And look into mirror work. I'm gonna start posting TikToks and stuff talking about these things. But people already been talking about them, so go find them. Okay. I ain't no hater. I'm not one of those spirituals that be like, oh yeah, you got to get everything from me. No, you don't. Mm-mm. No, you don't, baby. You can go to the other people. I will never be offended. Okay. All right. So our last card is going to be our aligned action. So this is what practical and or spiritual step should I take? Should we take? Okay, for walking alignment. Mm. So it says to chill, try an ice cube. So it says to become more fluid, add wine. I love these. What is this deck called? Inner effing peace. I got it off the TikTok shop. But this is what I'm feeling. So it says to become more fluid, right? With the water's card, water is also a portal. So you got two portal cards, okay? So I'm here, take me to the water, get those spiritual baths going. And as far as adding wine, your ancestors want a little something to drink, babe. I mean, you too, you know what I'm saying? But also, and go give your ancestors some wine. Go commune with your ancestors and spirit guides, okay? Yeah, this will help if I'm telling you, if you just take one step towards your higher self, spirit is going to help you. But if you don't take the initiative, they're just gonna be like, well, we'll just keep sending all of these things over and over again until they figure it out. All right? Yeah. Well, babes, that's all I got for y'all today. I'll be back. I'll be back to later on to shuffle some cards for the free ski, okay? All right, I love you. I appreciate you. Um, Again, I'm Vanshay, spiritual life coach. And if you need me, get at me. The links, I don't think they're in my TikTok bio. However, just DM me, okay? And we can go from there. All right, I'm outie. Peace.